welcome to a very special seconds out. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me, hadn't you? But no, we've got a massive fight here in Manchester on Saturday night, just a couple of days away, and I had to do a special on Mr. And guess what? The hitman himself has invited me down to his house, and tradition has it that you're supposed to bring him a gift, as if he's not got enough. Probably not in now, I'll have to do it another day.
How you doing,
how's it going?
Good to see you, lad. Come in, mate. Come in. What's the guard dog?
What is it, a Shih Tzu?
Right, yeah, it certainly is. You can't pull the wool over your eyes, can you?
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? What's his name?
Franny Lee.
Franny Lee? Is that a wig he's got on?
It's about right. Don't tell Franny Lee, though.
Now, Rick, I heard there's like a bit of a tradition, as you'll show me about in a minute, that you have to bring some sort of picture down for the wall. I'll be honoured if I make it on your wall.
Yeah, that was me knocking lumps out of you, wasn't it, down at Bob Shannon's gym, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll go pride of place. I think I'll put that
yeah.
next to me Wayne Rooney.
So this is ace, isn't it? It's like a museum.
Yeah, I spend half my life in here, to be honest. I mean, I think every lad when they want to get a house would probably dream of a games room.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so I spend half my life in here. They used to send me a fridge full of games.
Yeah, there's a few Guinnesses.
Pool table, the City Croft, it's on my belts.
Not sure about the pool table, Rick, but...
It's on my belts. A couple are being repaired at the minute for the fight, the ring belt, and I've got another IBF belt. Like the eagle keeps falling off the IBF belt.
Ah, right.
But... let's be proud of you.
You keep a lot of your gloves yourself, I take it. I mean,
all these are the gloves that I boxed in. Half of them are in the loft, but a couple of special ones for me. I mean, those are the gloves that I wore in my professional debut. Billy kept them.
Ah, right.
He must have obviously thought I was going to go places, you know. And then we fight with Eamon McGee. They're the gloves I wore. In the corner there, I've got my gloves with that box Kostizuin and my hand wraps.
Yeah.
British title win against Faxton, Tony Pett, my first world title, and then Urango, Palazzo, Mauser. Just
brilliant, isn't it?
I can't get half of them up. I've even got stuff on the ceiling now.
Yeah.
Can't get any more.
When did you wear that outfit?
No, yeah. Funny enough, Dave Threlfall sent that up 2 days before I set off to Vegas for the Mayweather fight. And he said he used him in the series, signed him with a good luck message on. Because
there's a picture of you in Shameless, isn't there? Is it in the main house?
Yeah, I see him all over the show. I'm a big fan, really. I mean, everyone knows I'm a big Only Fools and Horses fan, but now that's packed in. That's took over in my eyes for the best comedy. Sitcom going. It's top.
Well, you're proud of Manchester as well, aren't you? So it's good
without doubt. It reminds me of the estate which we've all grew up on, councils they all grew up on, places like that. You can relate to it, can't you? So yeah, big fan.
For where you live now, we didn't show it on camera because you get enough people coming, but this is a bit closer to other houses just next door than I thought you would be.
It is, yeah. I mean, I moved in. I've had this house 3 years now. When I first moved in, it was it was great for me. I mean, it's still great, but I mean, a lot's happened in the last few years, 3 years. My popularity has grown, so unfortunately you do get, which I don't mind to a degree, but I mean you get a lot of people knocking on the door and sometimes a bit cheekily looking through your window when you're on the settee there, just rolled out and it's just the kids' heads popping up. But I mean, a lot's happened in 3 years now, so I am on the lookout for a new home. But I don't want to move out the area because I don't want to. I mean, I love the area, I love my friends, my family are close by, so I would like to stay in the area, but I just think I need something now because I've come a little bit, somewhere a little bit more private. It's a little bit open where people can get at you, but that's always been me. I don't overly mind.
So do you get the boys round here when there's another big fight on like Calzaghe, or if there's a fight you're not going to, would you get them all round here?
I'll come down and have the lads watching the boxing, or sometimes like if we're going out on like I don't know, a Sunday night or something like that, we'll come watch the football. The football first, so spend half my life in here, to be honest with you. I just, everybody's dreams of having a games, every lad anyway, games with a snip of a pool table or whatever. So,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Big darts fan as well, we knew that obviously, but you can see all you even got a bendy bully. When did you go on there?
Well, it made a comeback, didn't it, with Dave Spikey.
Wasn't the same, was it?
No,
without Jim.
Well, it was good, but I think Bullseye, when shows come back, they're never always the same they can be, but Dave did a great job. I like Dave, but got loads of different bits of memorabilia. Chubby Brown, give me his suit there. Normally it's a bit tight on me, but
when you're out of training,
when I'm out of training, it's a bit tight on me. But different little bits of. I mean, I've been very fortunate. Half the memorabilia I've got, I've been able to actually meet him.
Yeah, I love the promo on Sky where the ropes are coming through the pitch.
Yeah, no,
that was good.
The two things I later that been quite
At home with the Hattons.
At home with the Hattons. That
you enjoy that?
That was a good laugh, you know. I'm not really a fan of reality shows, really, because generally reality shows is everyone faking it for the camera, innit? But I think you can see that. What you see is what you get, and the promo for the fight with the ring coming out of the turf. You know, it's brilliant. It's a dream come true. I mean, I must have lost count how many interviews I've done of dreaming of fighting that city, and now it's here. It's not going to let anyone down. It's going to make the most of it. So put a kettle on there, mate.
Yeah, nice one.
No worries.
Thought you'd never ask. Nice to see George Best on the wall there as well on the way through.
Well, a lot's always made, isn't it, about the city and the United thing, but I mean, I'm a Mancunian. I'm proud, you know, whether you're a red or a blue, I get lots of support from the red side of Manchester, so I'm proud of being a Mancunian full stop. I mean, don't get me wrong, when it comes to Derby Day, I hope we give them a good licking and this way, you know, but
for all the good it did.
But no, I've got a lot of fans here, so it's, you know, it's no you know, it's just banter between football fans, isn't it, really, you know, so...
I'd imagine there's, you know, a lot of fans of other teams. I know there's a lot of, like, Scottish and Welsh and all kinds of fans that come to your fights now, anyway.
Well, that's it, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm always plugging Manchester, and I'm proud of coming from Manchester and that, but it's...
Tea for me, Rick, that's all right.
Just tea, is it?
Yeah.
Because it's... but it's the whole of Britain, really. I think my fights are like... It's like an occasion now, you know, rather than just a...
Yeah.
You know, like a boxing match. When I filmed my first fight at Widnes, I think there's about 55 there. So 55,000, it's like...
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Incredible.
Do you reckon do you still see them faces of those, like, 50 people that used to go to...
Yeah, well, funny story, as you know, my dad's got the carpet business.
Yeah.
And what we used to do in the early days, I'm not putting a fucking... Well, in the early days, when my dad used to do the carpet shops, all the custom, he used to have the New Inn pub, a pub on at Hassel.
Oh yeah, where you have your shit shirt parties.
Yeah, and all the lads used to pile in the back of the dad's carpet van, put a load of underlay in the back of the carpet van, and just, you know, dive in the back of the carpet van, go down to the fights, you know, just out of the carpet van, like, you know, like that.
That's brilliant.
When now, when you think...
Do they still go?
Yeah, well, they all still go. But when you think now, like, the fights are in Vegas and planes are being chartered, and you think, Jesus, when we first kicked off, everyone was just piled in the back of the carpet van. It's like, it's mad, so...
That's brilliant. It's good that you're probably pals of all them as well.
Still mates with them all, yeah.
But you know, all fighters are different, because here you are a couple of days before a big fight, and it is a big fight no matter what anyone says about, you know, Lascano. It's not going to be easy, and it's not something you can take lightly, is it? I know you've got a big entrance planned.
Well, that's all about me. I mean, you know, a lot of people say the last thing you should be thinking about is a big entrance and stuff like that, but, you know, I've always had, you know, huge self-belief and confidence in myself, you know, and what being a great champion is, you know, every single champion in history has become a great champion through the way they've come back from a defeat. Yeah. There's only really Rocky Marciano that hasn't got beat, you know, so, you know, it comes with a territory in that, but maybe your first fight back after your defeat and a knockout defeat, maybe you should be eased back into action. Yeah. I don't, you know, although it's a good thing to have 55,000 in your corner, coming with it, there's a lot of pressure. Yeah. You know, so, and then me, I'm making a ring entrance, and it's, you know, I don't want to give the game away to anything. I don't want to give it away there, but, you know, a lot of people point the finger at me in certain areas, you know, and I'm, you know, there's one thing after with coming off a knockout defeat and getting beat in the last fight in front of 55,000 and what I'm going to do in the entrance, there's one thing they'll say, God, he's got some bottle, that Ricky Hatton, and that's what I'm all about, really.
Yeah. And having a laugh at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
Because I suppose...
Well, there'll be no, you've never seen a ring entrance like this, believe me.
I don't know, I've seen a few.
You won't see anything like this.
Really?
Yeah, people will think I've finally flipped.
Is it something you've had to train for, or is it just something that's...
No, something I'm not trained for, but, well, I've been training for years, but they're going to give it away again there,
No, Quite Colombo here, aren't they?
Yeah, but no, it'll be a good laugh. But the entrance is no good without the performance.
You're quite lucky, Ricky, because you're one of them fighters I've noticed who, like, look at you now a couple of days before it, and you know, you're bringing up for me with a camera filming you and just chilled out, whereas someone like Gomez, I couldn't even phone him a week before a fight because he won't answer, he won't talk to me.
It's about right, you know, we're right, but
cheers.
Nah, every fighter's different, that's what makes, you know.
Through.
Yeah, of course, mate. There's, every fighter's different. It's not like, you know, some people have different training methods to others, don't they? And then some people, you know, like to be locked away, and then some people like all the mates around them. I mean, that's the unique thing about boxing. There's no one correct way of preparing. Yeah. Everyone prepares different, you know. So
that's why you're lucky, because you can do this entrance, sort of make the crowd sort of go mad. They'll be laughing.
It's always been. I mean, ultimately the main thing is that you get the win, you know, and the main thing is to bounce back strong, you know, back down at my normal weight, prove that I'm still the best 10-stone fighter in the world. So the performance is the main thing, but it's never just been about the win for me. Yeah. It's about the manner in which you win, to please the crowd, you know. I think because I've always had that attitude, that's why 55,000 are coming to, you know, to see me, you know. And it's all about, I want people, it's the occasion, the entrance, the occasion, the performance, the win, it's the whole shebang as far as I'm concerned. I want people walking away from that sister stadium and saying, wow, that was the best boxing show I've ever been to.
Yeah. I think they will as well.
Yeah, I think so.
But well, right, listen, going to take a short break now, but make sure you come back for this Hatton special. See you in a minute.
For all your mechanical, electrical, plumbing, site and safety needs, fish for Parmarket.
Welcome back to part 2 of this Seconds Out special with Ricky Hatton. Only hours away now, Rick, but we're talking about the fight. But just looking around here now during the break, I was looking at some of these pictures, some of the people that you've become pals with or that have become pals with you.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not one of these name dropping types, but when picture there with me and Tom Jones, you know, Tom Jones sung me national anthem for the Mayweather fight. Wow, you can't get better than that. And David Beckham come to the fight, and he invited me to watch the Spice Girls. And
why is he connected with them?
Pardon? Yeah, something to do with them. Yeah, I think sure what, but needless to say, you know, become pals with Wayne, great admirer of Wayne, and picture there with the Gallaghers. I mean, I think when it comes apart from my family and boxing and Manchester City, I think Oasis is the next one in line. I absolutely love them to bits, Oasis.
Now, when you do finally retire, obviously you won't need the money, but because you love doing these dinners and things like that, do you reckon you'll still carry on?
Yeah, still do them. You know, I like to go to my dinners, you know, because one, I love my food. You know, 4 meals a night, it's not bad, is it? But no, I like going, meeting the fans, telling them about your career. You know, fans coming up, they can talk to you, they can ask you questions and that, you know, where sometimes people that are probably high profile, they shy themselves away from the fans, you know. They go, oh, I don't want to be near him, or don't stay away from me, and or you can't speak to him, or don't get him to sign anything, or, you know. I go to these dinners, you know, and, you know, sometimes I'll stay over and go out with them, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And people are like scratching their head going, was he right here? What is he going out with us? But, I mean, I'd like to think that's why 55,000 people come and watch me, and that's why 35,000 go over to Vegas, because you do the little bits like that, you know. You know, and to be honest, I don't expect to be patted on the back for it. It's the way it should be. Yeah.
How many fights are left in you, do you think, or you're not sure?
I'd like to think, well, I wouldn't like to say. I mean, I think when you start saying, well, we're going to have 1 more or 2 more, mentality-wise, you've already got 1 leg out the door, haven't you? You know, so I wouldn't like to say, but I'd certainly like to say maybe at least 3. At least 3.
All right, so you're not done yet then?
No, far from it, yeah, and that's why I want to bounce back strong, because I think people are thinking, well, Ricky's got 1 eye on retirement now, you know, so he won't be the fighter he has been, and I want to, you know, come the fight. I want
at least 3 after Saturday?
Yeah, 3 after, yeah. Well, I want to have one. There's the Malignaggi one. I've talked about the Mayweather fight, you know, so, but, I mean, I can't talk about Malignaggi until I beat Lascano. I mean, I can't talk about Mayweather until I beat Malignaggi. It's all about re-establishing myself, so I'm not looking too far ahead. But I'm certainly not thinking retirement at the minute.
No, the reason why I was asking about retirement is because you've got the cap and seen the logo there.
Yeah, well, I've been accepted to have my promoter's licence now, so I've got my seconds licence, got my manager's licence, because I manage my brother Matthew and also self-manage myself. Got my promoter's licence now. I'm co-promoting this show with Frank Maloney, my first one, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
So I'm going to, slowly but surely, you've got to...
Have you actually done some graft on it?
Well, a little bit of input into the show, and obviously, with the taking on board the knowledge that I've learned from working with several promoters in the past, promoters Dennis Hobson, Frank Warren, I've took everything that I've learned inside the ring and outside the ring, some bad times outside the ring, when I've been to court, sadly, with certain people and that, which is obviously the bad side of boxing, but it gives you, it's more to put on your CV, more you know about the game that you can pass on to, when you're looking after the careers of other people. So that's the logo and the brand. I'm going to get just about to put paper, my signature to paper on a gym and a fitness club and offices where we're going to be based. So it's a very exciting future. I'm not thinking retirement at the minute, but I'm planning for the next step.
That's good. You've always planned ahead, though.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this one, Rick. If you got one of your lads and he wins a fight and then he goes on the piss for 3 months, you can't really moan at him, can you?
No, but I mean, it's all got to be in moderation. I think everybody knows, and I certainly don't hide the fact of how I like to eat after my fights and how I like to drink after my fights. But and everybody will point the finger and say you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. You don't have 43 wins out of 44 fights, 6 world titles, 2 weight divisions, one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. Sell 55 tickets at the City of Manchester by being an out-and-out pisshead. Yeah, true. You don't. It's just simply can't happen. So you've got to find that happy medium. I mean, everyone's different. I'd like to be teetotal, and I'd like to be in bed at 8 o'clock, and I'd like to, have no fat food and that. But unfortunately, I don't. But it's all in moderation. I still make sure, even when I'm out of training, I still nip in the gym and do a run here and there, and little bits and bobs. And don't forget, now my life is very, very busy away from the gymnasium. I mean, 3-4 times a week I'm up and down the country doing sportsmen's dinners, or I'm opening this, or I'm speaking to kids, or I'm doing charity events, It's not just finish the fight, let's get in the boozer, I mean, a lot of hard work goes into it. You don't get to where I've got by just being one thing, but you've got to strike that happy balance. Yeah. And I think if you can balance, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, you're right, and it's nice to have a goal as well. It's something to look forward to if you do.
Of course it is. I mean, what we're training hard for, what we're working hard for, in whatever profession you're in. We don't work hard, or work hard to be in bed at 8 o'clock every night and to having salads and pineapple juice and all that. What I mean? But you work to live, not live to work. But it's a fine balance. You've got to, otherwise, you go too much one to the other, then it all goes.
You didn't put as much weight on this time either, did you? Is that?
No, I haven't, and I can't. I keep batting my brains to think why I haven't put as much weight on. And when I first moved in this house 3 years ago, I was single. I moved in on my own. Couldn't use a cooker. Couldn't use anything in the kitchen. Couldn't boil an egg. Nothing. So, but then since my girlfriend moved in, she started doing cooking with me. So I have takeaways every night. I can't cook. Indian, Chinese, pizza. And I'm talking like when I was out of training, I mean like 7 nights a week of a takeaway. So no wonder you're going to be like a beached whale. Yeah. You know what I mean? But since my girlfriend moved in, I'm not saying we eat squeaky clean when I'm out of training every night, but because it's a little bit of home cooking, I think it can make that, I don't know, £8 or £9 difference.
Of course, yeah. Well, is there anything, you don't seem extravagant either, like you're saying, you're not a big superstar, but what's the maddest thing you bought? Because I spotted some out in the car park there, I was laughing my head off it.
Well, yeah, my three-wheel van, my three-wheeler, that was one of the three-wheel vans used in the series, but God, it's getting bad news, isn't it, when a three-wheel van's the most extravagant thing I've bought. But no, I mean, I don't think I'm a flat. I mean, my house is nice, but it's not a house that just jumps right out at you and says, "Look at this flash, so and so." I mean, I've got a nice holiday home in Tenerife. I have my box at the city. I've splashed out on my three-wheel van. There's nothing I don't want for it. I have nice holidays. Yeah. I have a nice house. I have a nice car that I drive. Well, one nice car that I drive, not that one. But I mean, I've got everything that I could wish for, really. And Yeah, I don't think there's anything flash about me. I mean, the people are always going to say, well, look at him now, you know, and I'd hate people to think that of me.
Yeah, I suppose you do care what people... Everyone cares what people think, no matter what they say, don't they?
No, of course they do, and I get paranoid. I mean, I get paranoid what people might think out of me. You know, sometimes some certain things I shouldn't do, I'll still do because I don't want people to think that way of me, and some of my pals and my family, my dad will say, you shouldn't be doing things like that no more, but I do. And one, it has its good side because people can say, well, he's never changed, look at him, but also, there's certain things I shouldn't do. but that's me, you see it.
Because eyes are always looking at you now, aren't they?
Yeah, eyes are looking. I mean, I can't go to Tenerife without somebody saying that I drank, I don't know, 57 pints in 4 days, was it? Or something like that, And that's when you're just going on a holiday with your girlfriend. It's bad, really.
Yeah, it's right. We've got a few little, things that the viewers like. It's very cheesy, Ricky, but
It's not like you to be cheesy, mate.
Not really, is it? Like there's something, the first one's dead corny, it's EastEnders or Corrie, but you just give us...
I would say Corrie, yeah, without a doubt. And I've got my picture behind the bar in Corrie.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, well, they've had the wallpaper done up. I don't know if they've still got it behind the bar, but I got asked to sign a picture. Two Liz, lots of love, Ricky Hatton, and it was behind the bar. I don't know if it's still there, but...
Yeah. So you're going to say Corrie on that one?
Yeah.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Centre forward or defender?
Centre forward, I think everyone likes to see a goal go in rather than a tackle, don't they?
Football or boxing?
Boxing.
Sex or boxing?
Boxing.
Kevin Keegan or Sven?
Ooh, God, blimey, can I sit on the fence with that one? They'll both treat me like gold whenever I've been to the club. I would say Sven just because of the circumstances at the minute. I feel sorry for him at the minute.
Chips or salad?
Is that a serious question?
Alright, 2 days before the fight, you've got to say salad, I suppose.
Cheers, yeah.
Pint of Guinness or CMP protein shake?
Oh, a pint of Guinness 7 days a week.
3 months of training, 3 months of drinking?
I do a month and a half of each, I'd say.
Ali or Tyson?
I would say Tyson my favourite, but I think Muhammad Ali was clearly the best, yeah.
Rocky Marciano or Rocky Balboa?
Rocky Balboa. I think he was too good to be true, wasn't he?
Yeah. I love the way...
Fight coming back at 60, you can't get better than that.
Well, he recognised you before you were, like, global, didn't he?
He did, yeah, a picture of us there.
And you called him Rocky, apparently, your mates told me.
He was, yeah, I was at a fight. I just finished a fight, so I went over to Vegas to watch a fight and to celebrate my win, so... And he went, oh, Ricky, he said, I loved your fight against Costazu, you're the underdog, and, try Rocky scenario, and I went, oh, cheers, Rock. But I don't think I said it. Everyone turned around and said, you called him Rocky, and I was like, shut up, you clown. I never said it.
Quality. Right, this is an easy one for you. Elvis or the Beatles?
Oh, Elvis.
Phil Taylor or Raymond Barneveld?
Phil Taylor, my good mate Phil, back on top form now.
It's obvious that one, isn't it? And finally, a massive American big budget TV boxing show or Manchester's very own Seconds Out?
Manchester's very own Second Out.
Good man. What was that noise?
That was my mobile phone.
What does it say?
Every time I get a message it goes, just shut it, fatty, and have another pie.
Right, so Ricky, thanks for
my pleasure, enjoyed it as always.
So soon before the fight, I'm sure it's going to be a good show. I'm looking forward to this entrance more than anything.
It will be, yeah, and hopefully the entrance will certainly get a few belly laughs, but hopefully I'll be everyone for the fight and cheering after.
Brilliant, nice one, mate. Good luck, mate. Right, that's it on this special. I'll be back after the summer, as I said last time, on Seconds Out. See you soon. Bye.